A woman stepped forward with very strong energy. I don't want to say strict, but maybe rigid is the better. Just feels like there's a particular of things being kind of orderly. So she kept showing me always wanting slippers on the feet, always keeping the feet covered. And then so she was pointing out how she hated that she easily bruised towards the end.
She was bruising quite a bit towards the end of her life.
Okay. She on the breathing machine, do you know? Towards the end, there was this, like I was shown a machine.
I know she was in the hospital,
Okay.
and she always wore slippers or something on her feet.
Okay. So he pointed me to like a red ribbon, as well as like a charm that might be on a set of keys that's not the main keys. Does that make sense to you at all?
Well, I recently attached a little bell with a red thread
Okay.
to my boyfriend's keys for my house.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
I moved into a new apartment.
Okay.
Yeah, so after I had a Reiki session with you, you said something, mentioned something about like bags being packed,
Okay.
is travel. And by May, a couple months later, I've moved into my own apartment.
Okay.
So I'm in my new living room.
Great. Okay. That's amazing.
It was the spare key from my apartment that I gave to my boyfriend.
Gotcha. Just feels like they're
Yeah.
bringing that up as like a thumbs up for this person. Okay.
Oh,
Like I feel like they're highlighting the like obviously they're aware of this, but I feel like they're highlighting it as like this is good, good thing. You know what I'm saying? The first card that came up is watch, shine a light on your thoughts and sit with them. This also feels like being mindful of like doing a little bit of clearing of some of the thoughts a little bit. Feels like I don't know if we're letting some of the heavier thoughts dominate the positive ones, or it just feels like we have to shift around with what's taking priority in the mind, if that makes any sense to you.
hmm hmm
I've got here a personal issue is reaching a resolution here. Okay, so there is some closure energy that we're approaching here as well. I also do have nothing will come of this situation, so it does feel like I don't know if there was like a flip flop between the decision to actually like okay, like it feels like was there some kind of compensation or something that was offered, like something that was offered to you?
Yes.
Okay, and so was there like some back and forth with that?
Yes.
Okay.
While it was a little bit back and forth, we've come to a good agreement.
Yep.
And we are on good footing.
Okay. Okay. I feel like we weren't really putting our full creative talents to use or our full creative gift to use. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I was kind of like this parting has been mutual because I've been feeling a little stagnant in my growth.
Okay. Now, so do we do something with graphic design or like illustration?
No, I'm in tech.
Okay. But do we have a creative outlet?
I started watercoloring last year.
Okay.
Am I really good? Not really.
That doesn't matter. Doesn't even
Yeah.
matter. Doesn't even matter.
Um,
But I do feel like I'm on a pad or something. Like I'm on I do feel like it does look like illustration. So I don't know if you feel like, toying around with that. It just feels like we
oh,
need go
yeah.
ahead.
I just remember I recently started doing life drawing classes.
Okay.
And it turns out I'm like pretty good.
Okay. Because it's so funny because I saw court like school, but then I
Yeah.
was confused because I was seeing this creative stuff. Okay, go ahead. So, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and I actually bought a notebook, like a sketching book that I was
Okay,
planning on using to sketch with these pens
gotcha.
as I'm at a cafe. So last month I feel more free
Mm-hmm.
to express myself
Mm-hmm.
creatively, personally, and
Mm-hmm.
so I'm feeling like the weight and the lightness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a little more liberated.
Yeah.
So, okay, because I have cards here, but I'm like, I need some clarity a little bit more. So, with the draw, so I feel like they highlight the creative outlet as a form of meditation for you as well.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay. So we want to have like a nice healthy balance with this, but this is something that's going to help you just get into that kind of flow state where more
Mm.
ideas are coming to your mind, connection to spirits coming to your mind, your intuition. Like it's an opportunity to just kind of center a little bit, but it's
Yeah.
also at the same time activating certain energies behind the scene, if that makes sense.
It, yeah, I actually have noticed just this month alone, I've
Yeah.
never had so many synchronicities happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
So many. And
I'm
I'm
getting
like,
chills.
oh, I'm getting chills. And sometimes it happens and I'm like, what? Like, and it's with different people or it's different things within a span of a couple hours. I'm always freaked out.
Yeah, and no, yeah, it can at first it can be like holy shit because there's you can
Yeah.
feel almost the force behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, can I tell you one
Please.
first one that I was like, what is going on? Um, we just hung up these large picture frames with art that I custom framed, and there's a really heavy one that we kind of like hung up, yeah, maybe it will fall. So as I'm walking down the stairs in the morning, I'm thinking intrusive thoughts. I was like, the picture frame, if it fell, what would it sound like? What would it hear? What would it look like? What would it like? Just the light
Interesting.
of it falling.
Okay.
And as I'm thinking about this, my son is upstairs in the bathroom brushing his teeth in the morning.
Hmm.
And all of a sudden, I hear a loud crash.
Okay.
And it's another picture frame that's a little tiny one
Okay.
that, because there's only those picture hooks,
Yes.
it somehow felt like
Off.
it and
Yep.
crashed. And I was
Yep.
like, oh, this is too much because I thought about it about another one and then something else fell.
Yes.
Yeah.
So remember this very first card about the thoughts, like sitting with your thoughts? Shine a light on your thoughts and sit with them.
Yeah.
But how I was feeling like there's negative thoughts that are maybe taking dominance over some of the positive ones. Just based on what you just said, this makes a lot more sense to me. And so we want to be a little bit more cautious of our thoughts because we're a lot more aware of the power of our ability to manifest things, call things into physical reality. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes, because I'm just thinking back through like the months that I've had,
Right.
and it's just like I my thoughts are more powerful
Then you,
than I know,
yep.
and it yeah, not all of
Okay.
them have been negative. Most of them have been positive.
No, no, no. But just now that, yeah, it's not necessarily highlighting that you're thinking negatively, but it's being more aware of the positive things to call into, especially when it comes to like you're going on a whole new path here, right? So it can be common for the ego mind to kind of step in and be like, well, and second doubt everything because you're going down a path that it's never been before. And the
Hmm.
ego loves comfort. It
Hmm.
loves what it knows. It loves what's familiar, right? So it's gonna come in to kind of second guess some stuff. So with your understanding of how powerful your thoughts are, let's really like keep that in our awareness in terms of trusting like you can freaking do whatever. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So that being said, your dreams need a practical plan. Okay. So
Uh-huh.
we want to be anchoring in the dreams a little bit more, even if it's just writing it down
Hmm.
to anchor the thought into into the physical, right? Like we've got our inspiration, and yeah, it's one thing that's cool to kind of tap into it in the mind, but let's anchor it into the physical even just by writing it down. So even if we have like a dream book, a goal book that's separate from our journal, that we're just writing down any of our ideas, any of our inspired thoughts, we need to leave a little bit of space for the grieving process, because even though we've come to terms with everything, like you mentioned, this is a part of your identity, right? And so we don't only grieve physical loss, we grieve loss of identity, loss of the goals or dreams or plans we had attached to that identity. Because yes, it is a good thing, but we still need to honor what that chapter did for you, right? Like the people that I connected you with, travel, I feel like there was connections for travel or something there, or like a relocation of something, it feels like.
I did move back to Toronto before
Okay.
the company,
Okay.
and I was able to travel a lot
Yeah.
through the company, like points.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Yeah. And those things haven't, that's not done. It's just going to look different
yeah.
moving forward. So I feel as if I'm still within what I know, but it looks different. I feel as if so I just feel like I'm still quite independent, but I feel like I am like in collaboration with companies or contracted out for it just feels like smaller jobs. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. That
So I
was
don't know if we would have been on like a grand, like bigger projects or like thick, like deeper or the like layers to a project. It just feels like there's a thickness to or a thickness and a depth of what we would have done before. Does that make sense?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so then moving forward, it feels like I'm taking smaller chunks, smaller um it just feels like it looks like more but it's less. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Less not being a bad thing though. Less meaning like more time. I also feel like I am educating as well in some capacity. So this could be the contracting thing where we're educating other businesses or educating I just feel like there's like a training here where you are training someone, if this makes sense, or training companies.
Yeah.
Does this make sense to you?
Yeah. I think it was one of the avenues that I was discussing of like what to do next.
Okay.
Would be like smaller jobs, contract
Okay.
other businesses, what I
Okay.
know. I think it's just there is a depth of
Yep.
knowledge that I have, and I did do a lot across multiple levels.
Okay.
And then so it's just like how I just
How
need
can
to
I?
part
Sorry.
of
Go
I
ahead.
think I think it's also part of the grieving process because I think through the
Right.
last month or even the last year at this company, I just felt like my value was diminished.
Hmm.
So I'm having like imposter syndrome.
Okay. So there is something with the thoughts here for sure that we got to clean up a little bit.
Yeah.
This isn't a judgment piece of guidance. This is just like, it's just like if we get over this hump, it's like, oh, okay. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does feel though like I'm given an opportunity that then inspires the action of what we're to do, if that makes sense. Like
Hmm.
I feel like we're given the opportunity and it's like, oh yeah, if I run with this, then it brings another opportunity and another opportunity. It kind of like it's like a domino effect, it feels like, where
Yeah.
one leads into plenty, one leads into many. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, they make me feel a little giddy. This is good energy. Uh we just want to take things a little slow. I feel like there's already been an acknowledgement of that on his part. He feels like respectful. I feel like
This is definitely like a slow burn relationship.
yeah, okay, because they give me the impression of like this is a respectful man. Um, so that's good. Let's let this still go at the pace it's going. There's no need to like everything's going according to plan. Everything's going according to plan, okay? Were you just given flowers or something? There's a mention of like of flowers.
I did get two bouquets of flowers
Okay.
for my birthday. That was
Okay.
a couple days ago.
Oh, happy birthday.
Ew.
Oh, how perfectly I love when people do readings around their birthdays.
Ah, it's a good time to just
It
be
really
like,
is. No,
how
it
am I
really is.
doing?
It really is. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, see, like the energy's building with this. Energy's gaining momentum with
Mm,
with this relationship. This person definitely brings out. This person brings out a bit more of the creative energy in you.
yes.
And it's as if this person inspires you in different ways or something, and definitely in terms of like how you want to show up. If does that make sense to you?
Yes. Like he's definitely more, even though I'm the bold and loud one, I feel like he takes a lot more, he puts himself out there
Okay.
with, he takes me to life drawing classes. There's a lot of things that he does in his life that I'm like, oh wow. Like normal people wouldn't do that, but you would do it.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So it's
Yep.
very exciting and inspiring
Yep.
because it's almost energy that I want to live behind because I feel still like scared to put myself out there.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas he's just like, I've never done this before. I'm gonna go do it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love that. Yeah, because I feel like the fact that they're highlighting, you're validating that to me too, feels like that also helps in terms of life direction, taking bigger risks, um, taking more chances. I feel like we might have had to be a little bit more structured and rigid in our approach to life before, but that we still take that with us moving forward, but it again looks differently in terms of, yeah, like the creative outlet for you is such a good thing, um, because you're going to be able to take how you typically operate, maybe more logically, into a bit more of a creative expression, creative connections, and then this energy pulls you out of your comfort zone a little bit more, which is just needed in order to actually level up,
Right.
right? Because that's what's happening here. It's like we're actually leveling up, and so we need some of that confidence, that the confidence is the key to your success, and that this person is inspiring some of that. Let's get one more card here just to wrap it all up. Okay. Yeah. So once we let the dust settle from the everything wrapping up this weekend, give yourself give yourself a decent amount of grace the week or two following that, because it feels like more might surface for you energetically and emotionally than you might even have anticipated or expected, but it's
Mhm.
good. It needs to come out. I've got emotions are running high, so it just feels like there's going to be a bit more of a release that's needed to come out. It just feels like there's I don't know, like a dam that needs to break is the image that I get. But then with that release comes like clarity, comes more certainty, comes more grounded energy, more inspiration. Just things can flow a little bit more. Okay. It's going to be a little slow moving, but things definitely picking up some pretty intense momentum all together after the next 3 months. But then by the later part of this year, seeing a lot of momentum moving forward.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I feel good.
Good. Good. Just have to sort through some of the heaviness.
Yeah.
Um, but things feel really good.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And I hope that you find a lot of peace this week. Take it easy and do something fun next week. Just celebrate
I, I didn't think about that.
because we're starting a new chapter.
Whole new book.
Yeah.